Greetings in the name of Yahuwah and His Son Yahushua Mashiach. My name is Malak Shalomo. Today is the 24th of July 2024. It's 1:16 p.m. Eastern Time. Right now I'm in a live trade on gold and alright, here's my entry over here. Let's see, this is VWAP from the Euro session. So that green line right there is VWAP right there. That's the first upper deviation, and that's the ETH session, probably the first upper deviation as well. Let me double check. Right, so that's the first upper deviation. This is the RTH VWAP anchored from the RTH session start 9:30, and this is plus V1 on the Euro session. So I have the Euro session in green, I have the ETH session in red, and that yellow right there, that's the RTH session VWAP. If we come down here, you can see I'm highlighting the VWAP for the ETH session. Right, so front run that took the breakdown of the Euro session VWAP. And let me just give some context here as to why I took this trade. So you can see here we are breaking down from this central pivot range plus the value area low on the weekly, which is around 24.27.7. So we popped up here, broke down from V1, retested V1. All right, let me just show you. So we broke down V1 and VWAP, retested V1 and VWAP, broke down, came down to VWAP here, and that's when I decided to take the sell, because with the pop-up right here, we got these buyers right here, but they didn't follow through at all. Same thing here, they didn't follow through, so just continuous selling right now. And go into the current time frame. Let's see, or current price action, my bad. So I trailed my stop down here to above this structure. Right, so we have this little accumulation right here. So we're breaking down out of that accumulation. These are my stops right here. I'm trying to get to Camarilla R3 at 24.14. So let me just open that a little bit. So we have heavy liquidity at 24.15. So my first take profit is 24.14.4. Just above this liquidity right here. And I have the rest of them just exactly on Camarilla R3. So trying to really get that right there. Let's see if I could hit that target. So what I could do now as well is trail my stop down to, let's say, 24.16.7, just above this swing high right here. We created a higher low from a lower high from this level here at 24.17. So just moving down with the market structure right now. Actually, this is a lower high here as well. I could actually put my stop here, but I'll leave it here for now, which it should be here. Yeah, right here is good. And I think I might move my take profit to 24.13. So I'll use 7 contracts going down here to 24.13.2. The selling is looking strong, so wow, we pop right back off there. Almost got to my take profit. And I'm watching this swing high right here, this lower high. So seeing we got that little pop-up right there, I'm gonna move my stop to just above that swing high at 24.15.50. And right now we're actually at the quarterly HVN on the volume profile, so maybe buyers are stepping in around this area. And if we're respecting the market structure, then we're supposed to stay below this swing high right here, the lower high. Right there. So the stop is one tick above there. All right, and just got stopped out here. All right, so let's review this trade here. This was a VWAP breakdown. And this is basically like another 360 fire kind of trade where no, it's not a 360 fire, my bad. This is something like the Black Sun strategy where I'm taking these rejections up here at V1, V2, plus V1, plus V2, and taking them short down to catch like VWAP and minus V1 and minus V2. So we did get to minus V1 here and stopped out here at minus V1. Right, so we basically caught VWAP to minus V1. Right, so again, that's European session VWAP. There's the entries, and we got down here to minus V1 to take profit. We're trying to get to Camarilla R3, but we got that little pop-up right there. As soon as we got to on the European session, that's let's see here. That's minus V1 on the European session right there. So we got that little pop-up just before that. And it's looking like it might fold again. It might just create a lower high right here and break down again. But that's it for me on the trading today, man. I had some losses on gold on my Bookmap paper trading, so I actually took this trade here to kind of supplement that loss and bring it back. And I had already did my trading on NinjaTrader already, so I didn't take this extra trade because on NinjaTrader I had to reset one of the evals because one of them blew up on gold earlier, so that's why this P&L was so high, because I actually took a bunch of contracts to bring it back down into profit. And let me just take a switch over here. I haven't closed out this yet, so this is basically the same identical trade, just on the chart using TradingView. And as you can see here, let me just point this out. We're at V1 right there, minus V1, right? So let's see if I can hold on to some of this. Put my stop right above here and see if I can get my target at 24.14, right at Camarilla R3. Camarilla R3 is right above yesterday's high at 2413.5. So let's see, this thing is taking long to break down. All right, so I'm gonna close this out right here. Right, so about the same thing as the Bookmap trade. All right, y'all, so it's Malak Shalomo. That was my analysis right there, breakdown of VWAP. We're coming from V1 and the RTA session VWAP. Got that breakdown right there. So this is what I call kind of like the Black Sun strategy. Let me just point it out on the chart. So this is the initial balance 30 high, right? That line right there, that yellow line going across, dash line. And this is the initial balance right here. So the first 30 minutes, that's why it's bordered off with yellow and this purple right here. This purple right here is the first 5-minute candle, right? And this is the initial balance for the first 30 minutes. So you see we're getting up here to like V3, V plus 3. This is V plus 2, and this is V plus 1. So we got up all the way here to floor pivot R3, started breaking down, we retested V2, started breaking down, retested V1, started breaking down. So the Black Sun strategy for me is when we're pulling up to these levels and you're getting burned at these VWAP levels here. So these VWAP levels providing resistance, V2 providing resistance, and V3 providing resistance and getting the selling and the burn, you know what I'm saying? So it's a Black Sun burn up here. That's why I call it the Black Sun strategy. So it's too hot up here for the buyers, so they're getting burned up here. So yeah, that's the strategy. So this was just and in my strategies, even if I don't catch like the entry right here, I know it's a continuation. We're not getting follow through buyers after we get this wick below VWAP, right? And this is European VWAP. When we get this wick below VWAP, we're supposed to get buyers to continue back up to RTH session VWAP. And we didn't get that. So no follow through, wicking up at the top, creating these lower highs, break down VWAP, just enter right there because it's a continuation of the Black Sun. This here, Black Sun entry, right? Breakdown right there. Rejection of V plus 1, breakdown of RTH session. That's an entry right there. Breakdown of floor pivot R2 with your stop right above here. You know, so I'm just working on these strategies, trying to get it straight and you know, stay disciplined as a trader. All right, y'all, it's Malak Shalomo. Y'all trade safe and stay blessed.